portrait of kings be posted on an art gallery. Pumasok yung king, tinignan niya yung art gallery, nandun lahat yung kings ang gugwapo, siya na lang yung wala doon. So kahit buhay pa siya, he wanted to make a portrait. He wanted to have a portrait to be posted there. Ang ginawa, lahat ng magagaling doon sa kingdom, pinatawag niya. At inutusan niya, naghanap siya kung sino pinakamagaling at bibigyan ng malaking reward ang makakapag-paint ng kanyang portrait. Bagaman lahat ng magagaling ay nandoon, walang tumanggap. Kasi ang sabi ng hari, kailangan gwapo siya. At natakot yung mga magpipaint na baka daw patayin sila pag nakita yung portrait ng hari. Awang-awa yung wife, naghanap pa rin yung wife. Ang lumapit dun sa wife is a child. A child expressed his willingness to paint a portrait of the king. For several hours, everybody was watching the child and excited, actually afraid of what's going to happen. Then after several hours, pinakita yung portrait, tumawa ng malakas yung king. Tumawa ng malakas at tinanggap niya yung portrait. Ano ba yung itsura ng king? Yung king po ay katulad ko, kirat din. Kaya lang, nakapikit talaga yung isa niyang mata. Nakapikit, tapos artificial yung leg. For a king who leads the battle, para mahirap yon na i-portray, di ba? I-portray sa isang picture. Pero ang ginawa ng bata, nakasakay sa kabayo, yung king, kaya hindi nakita yung artificial leg. At yung king ay namamana, kaya nakapikit ang isang mata. So napakagwapo niya doon at na-awardan nga yung bata. What's the connection? In the education context, there are three points. First, we have to recognize what is the problem. What is the challenge? So that we can give solutions. So that we can be part of the solution. So that we can contribute something. Second, there are things na katulad ng artificial leg, it's not actually a problem. Without the artificial leg, that's the problem. Hindi magandang tingnan, pero hindi siya problema. Kaya hindi siya hinay, ni-recognize siya ng bata, pero hindi nakikita. Ang tawag po dito sa atin ay overthinking. Nung napalitan, 3 term, ay grabe, gagawa na naman kami ng bagong exams, bagong lesson plans. May lesson planning, gawa na yung lesson plans namin, i-print ko na lang yan every week. Assessment, bago na naman. Ang key stage 1, descriptive na. Hindi na magiging numerical. All of us are having runs. But everyone, we are experiencing educational crisis. And the crisis is from the practices that we have been practicing for years. If we keep on doing the same thing, we're going to have the same results. So these policies, habang hindi pa natin nakikita ang mga yan, ang tingin natin ay problema agad, doon tayo nadaig nung bata sa pangalawang point. There are things that we do not understand well, and yet we already have our runs. Everyone, please remember na habang sinisisi po natin ang mga taga-central office, kahit hindi po sa amin galing yung policy, tinatanggap po namin yung sisi from the central office. Habang sinisisi po natin, let us all remember that all of us are part of the Department of Education. The exact department that you are ruining the image is a department where you are involved with, that you are included. I'm not saying na lahat tanggapin nyo na lang, pero let us first understand. Let us first understand what is the policy about, what are the changes all about. And that's the time that we can give points for improvement. Third one is let us see the beauty amidst chaos. I'm telling you, this is the education system, and there are challenges, there are problems, but still let us see what is the beauty amidst chaos. What is the beauty amidst challenges? Well, isa lang naman ang beauty nito. That we are after the learning of our children. That we are after the training of our future leaders. Because the exact children in the classroom that you are teaching are the children who are going to be the leaders in the future. And that's the beauty in it. Yung mga policies na yan, sana ang pagtingin po natin ay how are these going to improve learning outcomes, but not how are they going to affect my job. Okay po? So, hindi po ako nangangaral I'm supposed to give you an inspirational message, but it is my first time, you may ask my colleagues, it is my first time to actually show you the reality of our realizations, the reality of our visualizations, that sometimes we don't only need concepts, theories, expertise, and experiences. We need commitment, we need dedication, and we need love towards our work. Nakakalungkot na lang po ngayon na hindi naman lahat, pero yung mga pumapasok na sa Department of Education, nakakamiss yung commitment na hindi inuutusan, pero iba yung trabaho sa bata, iba yung passion. Yung aral program po, ginagawa na yun sa schools dati pa. Hindi lang nakadokumento. Yung pag-akay sa mga bata, ginagawa na yan dati pa. Isa po ako sa inakay. Hindi ako yung umaakay. Isa po ako sa inakay. Lahat po tayo ay kaibigan sa mga inakay. No one of us was born readers and numerates. Lahat po tayo ay tinuruang magbasa at bumilang. Wala po sa ating kusang pinanganak na ay marunong magbasa at sumulat. But all of these are because of the efforts of our teachers. And all of us here, despite our training on curriculum, despite our training on remediation, despite our training on leadership and other components, lumabas po sa EDCOM that one of the most challenging crises that we are having is the mismatch of specialization with the subjects they teach, and that is the reason of having this training, the subject content training. Ano po ang aasahan natin dito? We would, sinasabi ko na po sa inyo, magugulo po ang utak nyo dito na lalo po yung mga experts na natin, mga experience natin sa field, meron po tayong mga clarifications sa concepts na maaaring kaya pala hindi maintindihan ng mga bata ay dahil kulang ang konsepto ng isang topic, ng isang subject. Yun po ang pag-aaralan natin. At tutumbasan po natin ito ng pedagogy, kung paano ituro ang content na ito at sa assessment po kung paano tinatasa o sinusukat ang pagkatuto ng ating mga bata. Yun po ang tutok natin dito. Do not expect na ipipresent sa inyo na ganito po ito sa grade 4, grade 5, grade 6, ito sa first quarter, second quarter, third. Hindi po ganun tayo. This is a subject content where whatever your grade is in the key stage, matatakal po ang inyong topic at tanggalin po natin sa mga developers natin. Ang itatakal po natin ay ang mga foundational skills, foundational topics that can be an anchor or a foundation of other topics na hindi maintindihan ng mga teachers natin na non-specialists.